It is episode 6, and hopefully it's gonna be a better week than last week. Last week was chaos. I've prepared for work. It's currently Monday and it's 2:12. For me, it's still Sunday. Anyways, I've prepared for work. Now I just need to wait for the markets to do what it's got to do. Currently waiting for the 4 hour to close, and then we shall go from there. I'll be back with an update. I'm gonna try to be more active this time because I know that I have not been active, and I'm gonna push myself to be more active. So yeah, right now, let's see. We've got like an hour, well, 45 minutes. We've got like 45 minutes until the 4 hour closes. So yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. Apart from that, I'll see you guys soon. What is going on? So I'm at work on break. It's currently Monday, 4:51. I was late for work. I ended up going to the barbers at 12:30 instead of 12 o'clock. But yeah, anyways, as you can see, fresh trim and that. Yo, looking good. Waiting for my food to warm up. And yeah, let's see. Look, pretty much this is what's happened today. So I tried to be the hero, but clearly it didn't work. But yeah, I would take that on the chin. So now just wait and see, and then go from there. But aside from that, I just thought I'd give you this quick update, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Okay guys, so I am at the gym. I finished using the Stairmaster. I'm currently just taking like a few minutes rest, and then I'm gonna get loaded with the chest and triceps exercise. I'm gonna be doing wide grip dips and then narrow grip dips, and then yeah, that's it. I'm gonna call it a day, but this time I'm gonna do it with a weighted belt. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, nothing much else to say. I'm not going to talk about the markets because when I get home, I'm going to pull up the charts, and I'm going to try to be more active on Zoom on with the charts. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I told you this week I'm coming in strong regarding like the video. You know, I feel like I've been weak, so we gotta go strong. We gotta strike. I'm gonna continue with my rest, and then we're gonna get started. So I'll see you guys soon. This is gonna look the same, but it's not. Right now I'm doing narrow grip dips, so let's go and get to work. Oh my god. And just like that, it is a wrap. I mean, I kind of struggled through the last two sets of the tricep dips. So by tricep dips, I mean the narrow grip dips. But yeah, it's done now. Now I'm gonna get my ass home quick. As quick as I can, I should say. So yeah, see you in a bit. All right, we are back. We are in the house finally after hours and hours of waiting. You know what the drill is. All right, time. So right now it is 3:56. So the 4 hours closed. Yes. Now show you that I haven't been active yet. I'm trying to be responsible with the account now. So yes, you heard it first. I'm trying to be responsible. All right, so we're ready. This is the account, yeah? Now, just to show today, nothing. Nothing's been traded today. And so far, you can see that I tried to enter some 0.2 positions. they failed. But look, yeah, at the end of the day, we're still minus 29.65. So this is the current situation. And just to confirm, no trades have been taken today. Moving on. Let me tell you what I'm looking for gold. This is where it gets a bit techie, yeah. Look, the weekly's like this, yeah. Then you can see that we near enough rejected this area, but we're still under here. Technically, we could still come down. Technically. Yeah. So let's look onto the lower time frame for confirmation. Yeah. As you can see, price is struggling to break this area. We rejected it. Why I don't think that this is strong enough given the current situation is that we didn't test like at least the highest. Like we didn't come to like 55. I think the highest we came to was 47. Yeah. Excuse me. So looking at this now, I think to myself, okay, we've rejected it. We kind of rejected this area. Yeah, this was on Friday. This one, price has managed to stay below it, stay below this area. Right. The only thing is that this body looks so bad. This body looks so bad, guys. So for me, I feel like it would be better. It would make more sense if we come up first or somewhere around this area to short rather than to short from here. I really want to get into some trades. I'm trying to take advantage of this 0.1, 0.2, catch 1,000 pips on gold. So let's go. Let's aim for the moon, guys. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully with some good news. All right, guys, we are back finally. I mean, I think I've disappeared for a while. It's currently Tuesday and it's 10:53. And to be quite frank, yeah, guys, today was not my day. Look at this. So right now the balance is 161, right? I can't break down the trade that I took. This basically says it all. This basically says it all, you know? From what I've seen, right, I've noticed that I've not been following the reality of the 4-hour, but I've been following I've been more following the 1 hour and the 30. Yeah, so now I'm just focusing on making sure that I chase the reality of the 4-hour. And to be fair, I should have known that in the first place. Like, you know, it's when I think about it, I just think that I missed my entry. That's why I'm taking these trades. And it's funny because if that's the case, then really what I should be doing is looking at the previous candles and saying, okay, if we done this, then that means I should be following the buyers as if I was in the trade. So that's probably where I messed up. I mean, the market's going to open in like 10 minutes. I'm going to wait for some candle closures, some rejections, and then, yeah, we'll go from there. We'll see. Like, I'm pretty much just going to play around. Like, I say play around, but like, yeah, we'll see. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm really trying to make sure I focus on the reality. It's tough, man. I can't lie. Like, reminding myself that I have to stick to the reality, tough. Just have to force the thought. Anyways, work is alright. It's pretty chilled. We could close early, hopefully. Well, I say hopefully, but yeah, if we close early, we close early. If we don't, we don't, you know, simple as that. That's reality. Anyways, guys, I'll hope to have an update with you soon. So catch you later. It is currently 9:39. And yes, I've been away for a bit too long, longer than I should have. Account right now, yeah, today was not good as well. Today was a disaster. We are at 1111. It's peak. It is peak, guys. I don't even remember how much I told you I had. How much it was in the account yesterday. But believe it or not, I suffered a drawdown of like £30. So yeah, it's peak. And to be honest, like, yo, I can't lie. Like, it's getting a bit like. I'm getting a bit uncomfortable, but yo, I'm just trying to push through it. I'm really trying to push through it. So yeah, let's see how we get on in the Asian session. I think with gold, we're currently consolidating. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what kind of entries we're gonna get. Yeah, you see, it's mad. I can't even be. I was gonna say like I'm just gonna be more chilled, but it's like I'm trying to train myself to be assertive, aggressive. So yeah, I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see what happens given the market conditions. the issue with consolidations is that there's lots of fake outs. I'm not trying to get faked out, you know. So yeah, just gonna wait and see what happens. The market's gonna close in like 20 minutes, so it's cool. But yeah, apart from that, the day's alright. I'm currently in my shift. It's pretty chilled. It might get busy later. Let's see. I don't know. We have to focus on the reality, not the illusion. I'm gonna keep saying that. But yeah, anyways, guys, catch you later. The shift is over, guys. Right now, it's Wednesday, 11:45. Basically, what I was trying to say is that the new trading day has started. So right now, the plan is just to wait for a good confirmation on buys with gold. And then literally we're gonna buy the dip. And then we're gonna see what happens. For now, I'm going to be going to the gym. I've got hit training and then back and biceps. And then yeah, we'll see what happens after that. So guys, I'll see you shortly. I'll have an update soon. Okay, we're back, finally. I don't know how long it's been, but right now it is Friday the 7th and it's 5 to 1. Let me break down what's been going on. This is pretty much all we've done. I mean, today, yesterday/today. And currently I'm in a trade and this is how it's looking. To pretty much state where my mind is at, like, I can't lie, guys, it is mad, because I'm trying to figure this stuff out, like in terms of like lot sizes and knowing when is the right time, etc. But yeah, I can't lie, it's tough because you don't know when the trade is gonna win, you know. So it's like, okay, one side is saying to me that, okay, if you want to trade every day, that means you have to use like the lowest risk, right? Depending on the account. And for me, the lowest risk being like, if it's £100, 0.01, if it's £1,000, 0.1, etc, etc, etc. If I want to size up now, and if I want to take like, let's say for example, like high probability setups, yeah. The thing is, I can't lie, guys, it's probably gonna get me in a lot of heat, yeah. To define a high probability setup is, it makes sense, but it's like, yo, even with your highest probability setup, you can still get stopped out. So it's like, if that's the case, then that means it doesn't make sense whether you risk more or risk less on a high probability setup. Because let's say, for example, if you see your high probability setup most of the time, then frequently, right, and you enter the position and you get stopped out of the position frequently, right, that means, for example, if you're risking like, let's say 5% or 10% of the account, then automatically after maybe, let's say the high probability setup is like five trades or 10 trades, but I don't think the account will survive up to 10 trades actually. Anyways, I think I'm just waffling, but look, like, I'm gonna figure it out, and once I figure it out, I'm gonna drop the gem on you guys. But for now, it's just like, it's a lot of R&D right now. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the gym now, because yeah, I mean, I would have stayed at home, but yeah, there was just, if I'm speaking quite openly, like, I've just been hit hard, like, mentally. And it's crazy because I'm mentally fatigued, but then it's like I have to continue to fight with myself, you know. So yeah, I'm just gonna go to the gym, do what I need to do, and then get out. Yeah, we'll go from there. But it's, yeah, I can't lie, guys, it's tough. It's tough, man. It's not easy. It's not easy because I suppose the better you want things, the harder it gets, you know. And it's like you have to focus on a lot of changes. You have to adapt to the changes. I'll leave you here, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I've just left my house. I'm currently going to work. So right now it's 5:15. I think I found the solution to the lot size crisis. So my current solution is that base lot size is gonna be is gonna be just ones, yeah. So for example, £100 account is 0.01, and then £1,000 account 0.1, and then yada yada yada, right? Now the plan is to, when the account gets to like 200, so let's say in this case £200, right? When it's at 200, then I can use any lot size. But once it reaches below, let's say 110, then I say, okay, back to the base rate. And in this way, you're able to take full advantage of the markets and yet still manage risk properly, you know? Because for me, I find it confusing, right? How, for example, you could be sitting on a account full of like, I don't know, man, let's say like £500, £600. I mean, you're not using not the maximum risk, but like more risk than you could, you know? Because for example, if again, let me repeat this, because I think I said this before I left to go to the gym. One sec. We don't know which trade is going to be the right one or the wrong one. Of course, there's high probability areas in the markets and low probability areas in the market, you know. For example, like if you're trading the middle of a range, obviously it's low probability. But if you're trading the high or the low of a range on a high time frame, I should clarify as well. Back to my point is that when you've distinguished the difference before you're taking the trade, if it's going to be a high probability or a low probability, it makes more sense. Oh, yo, I gone. I just bumped into Mr. Double R and Meds. Yeah, back to what I was saying, yeah. If it's a high probability trade, then, man, it doesn't make sense to use the base rate lot size, if that makes sense. And it makes more sense to just go all in to a certain degree. You know, for example, if I'm using an account between £100 to, £1,000, then I have to make sure that the most I use is 0.1, right? The most I want to make sure I'm using from 1k to 10k is one lot, right? And then the list goes on, you know. This is what I'm gonna try for now, because like I can't lie, it's getting annoying now. It was getting annoying, but then I started to realize that, like, yo, okay, this makes sense now. Like the reality is that I don't know which trade is gonna work and which one's not gonna work, you know. But another reality is that if I don't have protocols, or if I don't have principles in place to be able to like use different lot sizes, then I'm just gonna be it's gonna be very random, you know. And the one thing that we've learned about trading is that you can't be random. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a shot and see how it goes. Because you know what's funny, before I was saying to myself, oh yeah, okay, like when the account's at 200, I'm gonna use 0.02, and then when the account's at I don't know, 500, then I'm gonna use 0.05. But even that, it doesn't make sense, you know. I could be wrong, and this could just be me being impatient, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, the reality, even if it's a high probability trade or a low probability trade, you still don't know if the trade is gonna work or not, right? To summarize, what I will be doing from now on is just when the account reaches a certain limit, then I'll say, okay, now I can use any lot size. And then, for example, if we're losing trades, then I say, okay, this is the amount that is gonna be like the base rate. So yeah, anyways, I'm on my way to work. It's starting to rain. I guess this is the signal to say, okay, yeah, it's time to go. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you guys shortly. What is going on, guys? I am back home from the gym. Before I get started, let me show you what the time is right now. So right now it is 4:52. Saturday, 8th of November. I thought, you know what? It's the first time that I've ever done like an outro from the Zoom. So I said, yeah, let's go with it. Basically, I just wanted to pretty much just explain something that's happening right now. So I noticed that with gold, we've just been consolidating. If you notice here, you can see it's kind of like, I'd say borderline. It's like this. And I know you can see we didn't really break this level, but still we're consolidating. Look at the 4 hour. The 4 hours, even the 4 hours been in this range. Look at this range of the 4 hour. How many days? This was okay, so it was literally consolidating for the whole day. And then we didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing. So yeah, I took a few trades here and there, but because the market's consolidating, it wasn't the best of trades, you know. So, anyways, given the previous conversation that I had about the lot sizes and stuff, it's so funny because like I don't know if I mentioned this already, but like I think a month ago, 2 months ago, no, I think it was a month ago. A month ago, I was going through this whole thing, like trying to figure out the lot sizes, trying to figure out the lot sizes. But I think now it's like I figured it out, and I'll tell you why I finally accepted it. It's because the truth is that I finally accepted like yo, whether the trade is a high probability trade or a low probability trade, you can still lose, you know? And you just have to, for me, anyways, it's gotten to the point where it's like I can't pick and choose. Like, oh, I'm gonna use this amount of size for a specific trade, you know? It's kind of like it doesn't make sense to me, you know? But what makes more sense to me is just, you know, having a standard lot size and then a standard risk, I should say, a standard risk. And then once the account exceeds a certain level, then I can just say, okay, you know what? Let me use whatever lot size I feel happy with, as I've mentioned previously. And then yeah, we'll go from there. Saying that, let me show you where the account is currently, and then yeah, we'll wait for next week to come up. So as of now, we're going to MetaTrader. The account is at 112.83. I'm gonna show you what happened this week pretty much because I don't think I've showed you what's happened like in fine detail. So this is what's happened. You can see I took like multiple trades, like silly. I'll leave you to pause this and take a look, etc., etc. And then yeah, I had to deposit money today. Yeah, I had to deposit money in the afternoon and then start again. So yeah, we're at this. So given the new philosophy, the new belief system, as Mark Douglas would put it, being able to switch, kind of lower the belief system down in the thinking that every trade has to win kind of mindset, and just accepting like yo, any trade can be a win or a loss. Yeah, let's see how the trading week goes next week, and yeah, that's it. We'll go from there. Now, on that note, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. It has been a challenging week, I can't lie, because I think like from the beginning of the week, I was just like mentally fatigued. I'm borderline. No, actually, no, I'm fine. Like now I'm fine, especially like with this, I guess you could say breakthrough in terms of theory. It's definitely opened my eyes a lot, you know, and I'm trying to make sure that I focus on the reality and stay away from the illusion. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching, thank you for being patient with me. This journey, I can't lie, is it's gonna be long, it's gonna be tough, but we just gotta stay solid and we'll get through it, you know? That's pretty much it. I'll see you next week. Let me know what you think in the comments about my theory. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week.